York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Let's get started. It's time for Come here. Thank you, co-host. To do a show like this, it's very, very hard on days like this. You know, Kobe and his 13-year-old daughter and the helicopter crash, and I don't know where you were when you found out, but it just, damn it, man. And they were on their way, as you know, to one of her games, and you know, he retired a few years ago, but he was doing so much behind, like, what I really dug about Kobe, because you know, I don't really follow sports like that. I don't know that I've ever seen him play a game, but I just knew 20 years in the game, he's like the living legend that a whole generation, you know, like our kid is only 19, like that's Kobe. And we do have a picture of him, by the way, in the apartment. We always had a picture in my son's room. He really stood for putting his money into homelessness. I've been hearing that over and over again. And also girls and women playing basketball, which is a big deal, because a lot of times there are a lot of fathers who don't necessarily, you know, they're waiting for that son to play the game. And he's left behind his wife, Vanessa, of 18 years. You know, they went through their hiccup like a lot of marriages do, but you know what? She was there for him, and he rose to the occasion of being a good, seems like a good husband, a good father. You know, he leaves behind 3 daughters, and so I'm like, okay, I wanna take off tomorrow. I can't even deal with this. You know, I had been on the phone with my parents for like an hour and a half. We were planning our family trip to Martha's Vineyard this summer. And my mom and my dad, and we're all talking and saying how it's gonna be so great, you know, the whole family getting together, regardless of what we go through. And I think that's the teachable moment, you know, live each day like it's your last, not in a bad way, you know? Hug the people you know. Sometimes you gotta let bygones be bygones. I'm talking on the phone with my parents for like an hour and a half. We're so looking forward to this vacation this summer. And then I see a text on my phone from Norman, and I thought you were lying. I was like, this is not the time to joke. Because after I got off the phone with my parents, I planned on going downtown to Avenue A. There are a lot of the animals from Puerto Rico who are in shelters down there, and all they want people to do is go down and pet them, or if you want to adopt. Right. So I was just gonna go down and pet. I don't want any more animals, but I was gonna go down there. And it was a beautiful day, and I'm just like, you had me stuck on stupid. I was so mad at you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, none of us could like process it. It just seemed like a joke. It seemed like a really cruel, like it couldn't.
Yeah.
Right.
So thousands of people showed up at the Staples Center last night, you know, for the Grammys, and I don't, you know, I did get a call from DJ Booth, who's now out in LA, and he was like, and he was bawling, by the way, bawling on the phone, and he said, I just want to come home. I just want to come home. And he said, it's totally off here. I just want to come home. You know, that mambo mentality and the go, go, go and the driving force and, you know, consistently trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what he represented from what I could gather. And so immediately I go into show mode, like, I don't want to do the show, but I have to do the show because somehow this stupid show does make people come out of their own sadness, at least for an hour. So I feel like I'm like the Pied Piper of happiness.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
kind of. But I said, we gotta reconfigure the show. And so we were supposed to do Style Squad, you know, breaking down the best fashions and the worst fashions of the Grammys. Forget best and worst. You're alive. We all look great. You know what I mean? So.
Hey, smile, you're on Cricket.
I canceled Style Squad today, and then my friend DJ Sus1, he's a New York DJ, but you know him. He was supposed to be here today over in the DJ booth. Yeah, what's up, Sus? But he'll be here tomorrow, because I'm just like, I don't want to throw to Sus1 to ask him the usual, you know, stuff. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Norman, you follow Sus on the gram, which I had no idea.
First of all, I'm not a stalker. But I do follow DJ Sus1 because he is the official DJ of Mariah Carey's tours.
Okay.
So when I found out he was coming, I like kind of fanned out a little bit.
Yeah, you
I'm
did
excited.
fan out.
I'm excited. But we gotta bring him here.
He's gonna be here tomorrow.
Okay, great.
And then the Style Squad, I told Bevy and Lloyd and Robert, I'll see them after the Oscars. I just can't deal with who's wearing what. You know, we're alive, we're breathing, and just live every day like it's your best. And that this is what I thought was a joke, okay? That MSNBC reporter, Allison Morris, honey, I stopped, started, rewound. Suzanne, did you see that?
Yep, I sure did. I listened to it many times.
That was a hard N. Mm-hmm. She hit that R like a pro, and she brought it all the way down to the S. Okay,
I heard.
Okay. There were some people, they were all white though. You know, it's nice when, because everybody is not a bad person, but only the white people, Norman, said that, no,
It
she
didn't happen,
said,
right.
what did they say she said?
That she
Nakers?
said, they said that she conflated Knicks and Lakers
And let me tell you something, honey
to make
child.
Nakers.
And then she released a statement talking about she stutters. Look, I know people who stutter. She said that word like a pro. Okay? Take a look.
Yeah, it seems like he was just the kind of athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're gonna go.
And she paused before she said it. And I'm not saying she's a racist or anything like that. I'm just saying she needs to have a meeting with HR today, immediately. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. There could be worse things.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm alive.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you, I'm sorry. I wet up my DVF ensemble. There are more problems in the world. Anyway, so Kobe was honored throughout the Grammys, you know, and you know I'm not a big awards show person, but Lizzo tore it all the way down. Yeah, I thought her outfit, her makeup, her voice, she honored Kobe. She sang I Cry Because I Love You, which I don't even care for slow, sappy music like that. I was there the whole time. Like, she really did a great job. And this is a beautiful ensemble that she has on. Then, hold on now. And then, I don't know about you, but I love ballerinas. I love how delicate they dance and those tutus and stuff. And she brought out the ballerinas, and then she took off this and had on a bustier type thing, you know, like, and was dancing hard while playing the flute. I was out of breath just watching, okay? Lizzo was amazing last night. I thought Alicia Keys and her baby hair, I thought they did an excellent job. But I gotta tell you something. When Alicia brought out Boyz II Men, I had to change the channel. I didn't want to cry anymore. Like, I was tired. No, I was tired of crying. Like, and I love Boyz II Men, I love Alicia Keys, but that was just too sad for this, you know. By that point, it was like 9 o'clock at night or something. I'm trying to get ready to do a cheerful show, but I can't, like, my mind is everywhere. I had to change the channel. But I did go back and squint, and I was like, I'm changing it, I think I watched Gunsmoke or something. I couldn't be bothered. And then I turned back in time for, okay, the stage was on fire, and there was a man with a straight blonde wig and a multicolor suit. And I couldn't even text Norman fast enough. I called Norman, he picked up the phone. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So he says, that's Tyler, the Creator. Well, you see, Tyler put this wig on because he didn't walk the red carpet like this, number one. Right. Number two, I prefer his music over his performance.
Yeah, the music's great.
This right here, and then he fell into the fire pit, and that was his exit. Like, really? Like, to me, that was too ridiculous, so I switched the channel again. I'm back watching other stuff. And then I switch back in between and I see Ariana Grande performing, and she always does a great job, but let me tell you something, this bedroom scene right here, my favorite part was when they lifted the bed skirt and her girls were underneath the bed. Look, it was, I mean, she was just hella entertaining. And the girl, Billie Eilish, said Ariana should have gotten the award, and then Ariana's waving at Billie from the, there was just a whole lot of love going on, but the overwhelming sadness that permeated the room, I just, Demi Lovato, by the way, did a great job. She did a great job. Yeah. Yup. She cried. And you know, in the beginning, her voice cracked, so what? People encouraged her. We all know she's a great voice. I love this outfit too, by the way. You know, I love all that drip down. She looked really great. Anyway, the big winner was that Billie Eilish girl and her brother. So good for them. Let's move on. So instead of going to the rescue center after I got off the phone with my parents, then I called them back because my parents are avid sports people. Even my mom. My mom is like an aficionado. She knows stuff. So they were screaming and you know whatnot. Then they went to watch TV about that. And then I was like, okay, so no Sus One, no Style Squad. Everything seems very, very superficial right now. Who can I call to really just bring it home? Because I'm not the sports girl. And then I said, Oak. So I called my friend Charles Oakley. He actually answered the phone. Because you know, Oak is also a legend. He played for 20 years in the NBA like Kobe did. When Kobe came in, Oak was a little bit older, but they did play together. And so I called Oak. I was surprised he answered the phone. I was hoping he wasn't, you know, already in LA or something like that. He answered the phone. I said, Oak, are you in New York? He said, yeah. I said, can you come to the show tomorrow? Just come to the show. They're gonna call you to book you, but if you can just come to the show. And nothing you say could be wrong. Like, we wanna know stuff. Just from a humanitarian, living legend point of view.
Right.
This is a huge thing.
Huge, yep.
So Oak is here, he's in the building. Yeah. And he was supposed to be going to Boston today, but he said, Wendy, I'm gonna delay my flight and I'm gonna come to your show and then go right to the airport. Charles Oakley. Oh, Oh my gosh. 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 You guys, I made a new friend this weekend. Not in that way. In the purple couch kind of way. And we've been talking about him for a long time. White chocolate. No! Yes! Yes! Well, Siobhan's got to book him properly. Yes. Look, I'm on the phone. No.
You need him.
I can't take it.
Yes.
Chet Hayes, Tom Hanks's son, who sometimes is white and sometimes he's black, but he's always entertaining, right? So I was on the phone with somebody, and this is before we found out about Kobe. I think this was Saturday as opposed to Sunday. So I was on the phone with somebody, and we're just talking about, stuff and whatnot. I have no idea how Chet's name even got involved in the conversation. But I said, I was just talking about him the other day on the show, and through the TV, I said, Chet, you're all kinds of entertaining. Just come to the show. Just come on. And so the person I was talking to said, he's scared of you. I said, for what? Get him on the phone. So the friend gave me Chet's number, and Chet actually answered the phone. And I was like, Chet, how you doing? I said, it's Wendy in New York. He said, hi. And he was talking white, by the way.
Yo?
No. He didn't say what up, yo. He didn't say any of that. He was just talking like a regular guy. But he knows the jokes because he watches our show, so that's why he was scared. But I was like, Chet, I would love for you to come to our show. Now, you could sit on the couch, Marco, maybe perform one of your songs that nobody knows, but it'll be very entertaining. Maybe. Like, clap if you'd love to see White Chocolate here. That's all I'm saying. Right? So now, Suzanne.
Yeah.
Now you have to relay this to Siobhan.
Yep.
So that Siobhan, and I'll get the telephone number.
Yep.
And then Chet knows the next phone call he'll be getting will be from the show, not me. I'm not booking the show. I got enough problems.
Yeah.
By the way, did you handle everything with the girls?
Yep, it's all handled.
Perfect. Oh, God. Is that it for hot? Now, hold on now. I've only been talking for 10 minutes. What is this, season? What is this, season 3?
Right.
So, because we canceled everybody, all of a sudden, we're gonna have a rip-off show. We better do some juicy Ask Wendy's then. I wanna hear about threesomes, cheating, and stuff, okay? I'm sorry, everybody. We're gonna try to get it back in gear for tomorrow, but in the meantime, just rock with us, okay? We got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, my friend, NBA legend Charles Oakley is here, remembering Kobe Bryant. We'll be right back.
Enjoy life. And it's life is too short to get bogged down, to be discouraged, or you have to keep moving. You have to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other, smile, and just keep on rolling.